From the ranch to the rodeo, this is The Short Go.
Howdy there, folks. Josh McCarthy here again. So I was thinking about a verse in Hebrews chapter 3. It says, "But exhort one another every day, as long as it is called the day, that none of you may be hardened by the deceitfulness of sin." And it just kind of got me thinking about our sin and how we're called to kill it and deal with it and take care of it, and just how easy it is to excuse it or ignore our own personal sins, like use things like, oh, that's just the way I am, or even some sins that we don't want people to know about, that we enjoy, that we know is wrong, but we keep going to them anyways. This passage in Hebrews, this kind of shows us a little bit of urgency when it says, as long as it is called a day, don't be hardened by the deceitfulness of sin. We need to remember that sin is deceitful. It's not going to lead us to any kind of life. It leads us to death. And we need to kill our sin daily. We can't ignore it or put it off like you can with other things in our lives. You know, we'll see a sick calf in the pasture or something, and he might not be too bad looking. So we might go, oh, I don't have time to deal with that right now. He'll be fine. And then next thing you know, you come back in a day or two, and if you keep putting it off and ignoring it, he might just die on you if you don't deal with it. And our sin is kind of that way, you know. But when we deal with our sin, God gives us the tools. He gives us things like the Bible and prayer and other Christians to help us. It's kind of like having the right drugs you need, or whatever extra help you need to help doctor that calf or that cow, you know. God doesn't leave us on our own to just try to figure it out. He helps us by showing us in his word what we need to do and what we're called to do and how we're called to live. And so I would encourage you guys, as if you're killing your sin or in that battle, you know, encourage you to keep going to prayer and keep going to his word and going to other Christians to help you out and hold you accountable. So I was just thinking about that, and I hope that's a little encouragement for you. We'll catch you later. Adios.